Hi, hello everyone. This is Matt here from West Auckland, New Zealand. My channel is Matt NZ Prayer Channel. If you guys want to subscribe, please put the thumbs up, and you'll be able to happily subscribe to my channel. Um, I'm just making a quick video today. Today's the 20th of November. Basically, I've just come onto my video today. I need to update some of my other videos, which I'm doing that shortly. I just want to say to you guys, wherever you're at in your nation, please speak up about mental health. It's no longer considered just an individual issue anymore. You know, mental health belongs to every person and every part of culture and every part of everyone's walk of life now. I've to cut it sort of the story short. I've spoken to my local my manager at the local pharmacy here in West Auckland, about my obviously it's about my older brother, but the individual in our household who's been having a Lazapine for 30 years. I spoke to him. I spoke to the doctor briefly about the individual in the house, and I spoke to the doctor about mental health, things like that. And you know, the local family GP that I've been seeing, just doesn't care. In my view, yes, I can understand we have a right to privacy. You know, for many reasons, but you know, mental health it's no longer considered just an individual issue anymore. You know, I think that medical facilities need to wake up about what's going on in the society, in our world. It's no longer just a individual matter anymore, but it's a whole world thing now. So I'm not doing a wax on wax off thing. I'm just telling you guys about mental health. The other thing too is I there was an incident in our household just yesterday, on the 19th. You know, I got really angry with my older brother about just about mental health as an issue, and why he's trying to control my situation and trying to control the phone conversations between you know, whether I'm talking to a mental health agency or just different radio stations. My older brother wants to control the situation at home. You know, and I have a right to talk to anybody whom I will please without anybody's intervention. Quite honestly about it, with or without my brother's permission or not. I have a right. I mean, I do have a right to talk to you guys about, you know, YouTube, anything. I believe, you know, we all have a human right to talk about the things that are needing to address, without privacy being intervened in our world today. Yeah, just a brief thing is the situation we've had in our household. You know, I got really angry with my older brother. You know, with mental health, and I was just saying to him, everybody, even mental health is no longer just. I mean, I just say it in a general sense. You know, I said to him in an angry sense. I said to him, you know, really angry. Mental health is for everyone now. It's no longer considered an individual issue. So what he did is grabbed a beer bottle out of his alcohol bottle out of his room and started threatening me with it. I've had to call the police yesterday about the situation. You know, I've been actually at the tail end of psychological and emotional abuse side of it. And I just wanted to come on today to see if you guys are actually going through similar issues in your own family, in your own nation. I encourage you guys, if you've been in that abusive situation, please speak up. Even just use your Chromebook or your mobile phone, just to say, you know, what similar situations you've gone through. There is actually no harm in actually going to social media, explaining your views, telling social media about what's been going on in your family's life, because it is important to talk to other believers who might be going through similar issues without the infringement of privacy and all these kind of other issues. And I think this country needs a wake up call, because I believe that we are living closer towards the second coming of Jesus Christ. And I believe now that mental health is actually a very common issue now, and it's nothing that needs to be hidden or secretive about. I'm coming forward basically about it because I've been quite abused by my older brother. In the local manager and the doctor at the local medical centre here at not there. You guys know what I'm talking about. At Waitanui Medical Centre, they just don't care. I'm going to say it straight. They don't really care about it. I can say about the same issues around and around and around in circles. Regarding my brother's issues and so forth. But at the end of the day, there is no care. There is just no. They don't care about other family individuals' issues. I've been at the tail end of the psychological and emotional abuse side of it, and that's why I'm basically been having to use social media to speak about mental health, about just the issues you guys might be going through. And I just want to say to all you guys out there and out in society around the world, don't whatever you guys are going through, don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep your issues to yourself, because you might be hurting others. You might be hurting your families. You might be hurting. You might be hurting those in your community or those in your family. In like I say this from a Christian perspective. We all suffer. We all struggle with sinful things, and I do. We all struggle with maybe our thought patterns, just everyday life, basically. I say it pretty bluntly, but from a mental health perspective. In that sense, just getting a medication and making things just quiet, and you need to shut up. I'm sorry, that's I'm going to say that is the devil. That is the devil trying to destroy the family's life. When someone gets a medication from the doctor and goes home and makes everybody else be quiet about it, and makes everybody else shut up about it. That's the enemy at work in those families' lives, and this is what I'm facing through. This is what I'm going through in our own household at present. So I'm just making this quick video today, guys, about the issues I'm facing in our own household, what you guys might be facing in society, in your own nation. Mental health is actually a very common thing now, and I believe many medical facilities in our country and around the world have to recognise that mental health is a huge common issue now, and it's nothing that needs to be silent or hidden about now. I've been actually ringing up a lot of different support groups at home, but again, my older brother, he doesn't want me to say anything to anybody about mental health, and it is psychological abuse and emotional abuse. I'm threatening to take legal action over, not so much against my brother or my family. It's against the medical facility itself, against the manager and the doctor. It's Waitanui Medical Centre here in West Auckland, because the way that my brother's issues have gotten worse, and the medication has made things worse for himself, and things have gotten so bad that my brother wants to be in control of the situation, and every time I try to ring any mental health agency services or just general organisations or radio stations about mental health, it is medical negligence, as well as the psychological and emotional mind games that I have suffered personally this year, in the last maybe 2 or 3 years. And it is not acceptable, you know, to get yourself a medication and make everyone else suffer. We're not living in that generation anymore. I believe we're living in 2000. We are living in 2024, and you know, I believe everyone has to move with the times, basically, regarding mental health, regarding just the other issues as well. So I'm just making this quick video, guys. I just wanted to see what you guys are going through. I'm just giving you guys an update about what's been going on in our own household, in our country. I believe that we're living closer towards the second coming on of Jesus Christ. I just want to say I may have to go for an operation soon because I am feeling a bit of internal bleeding inside my health. So I'll be having to. I'm just obviously just making this video just to let you guys know what's going on in my life personally, and the abuse that I have suffered in our house. You know, and I've. You know, the videos that I show on YouTube are just basically, you know, just I've been doing ones about prayer walks, talking about current events, talking about mental health, talking about just general issues that you guys are all facing in this world today. So this is why I like coming onto YouTube and putting my videos on. Basically, it is because of the times we're facing, and there is actually no harm in actually coming forward and say this is a situation, this is what's happening, this is what people are going through. There's no harm to come forward about mental health, to talk to others in society and in schools and other organisations about mental health. There is actually no harm in actually doing that. So I just wanted to make this brief video today, guys, and just the abuse that I've suffered at home. And I wonder if you guys have suffered psychological and emotional abuse in your own family regarding some unresolved issues in your families, households, situations, in your own nation. Please feel free to comment about that. As I said before, I just make videos just to put on social media, just to you know, not to be silent, but to speak forward, to let my face be known to all you guys on YouTube about the situations we're facing in this country, as well as in the family life. So I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys, and I'm gonna try post this one as well as my other ones sometime this week. Alright, guys, I'll just love you and leave you for now, and it'll must be nearly time for me to do my cleaning, but I just want to say to you guys, I love you and leave you. You know, whatever you guys are facing in society, don't suffer the consequences of life's issues. If you know something's wrong, please speak up about it, because you need to have that voice in this world today. Alright, guys, I love you and leave you for now, and I'll make another one probably soon, or maybe never, I don't know. Alright, guys, I love you and leave you for now, and I'll hopefully I'll do one soon. Alright, guys, God bless. This is just Matt NZ. If you want any prayers on this channel, it's just Matt NZ prayer channel. If you guys want any prayers on any of my videos. Alright, guys, catch you later. God bless. Bye.